COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Ecology enriches our world and is crucial for human well-being and prosperity. It is the interdependence between man and nature and is vital for producing food and sustaining biodiversity.
COVID is the elixir that is healing nature. It definitely drew our attention to the ways humans affect the environment. By the way, folks, this is the Dugad here.
And this is Aayushi Hiray.
Wild animals took back what was once theirs, as people were forced to stay home. This pandemic seems very long to us in the span of our lives. But from an evolutionary, ecological standpoint, it's really the blink of an eye.
The lockdown was a curse for the animals as we saw a rise in poaching rates this year. The only way hunting can be a sport is if animals have a weapon too, so stop poaching.
Arrival of COVID-19 remarked the increase in the network usage. Its extensive usage threatens the health and affects the behavior of the creatures becoming victims of the same. While the cellular phones cannot be completely wiped out of our lives, we can still find an alternative technology which will not pose any risk to the lives of these creatures. With the eat outside and packaged food system getting shut overnight,
We got a reason to reduce the use of plastic, giving the animals a plastic-free lockdown.
so let's reuse the concept of plastic-free life.
Let's reduce the use of non-degradable products and recycle the way of our living.
However, you can't live a positive life with a negative mind. So let's move on to the positive impact.
In the absence of grand events and the deafening firecrackers, noise pollution was minimal. This has benefited the organisms as excessive cacophony leads to change in behaviors and disables their senses.
Usually, animals like dugongs, dolphins, and sea turtles sustain injuries after getting hit by propellers of boats. As the number of tourists was less in lockdown, this helped in avoiding such accidents.
It must be because of the deserted roads and the near silent ambience all around that the animal came out from its habitat and reached the towns.
The quarantine of 2020 gave us a valuable glimpse of what life could be like if we made systemic changes to help the environment long term. Let the coronavirus crisis leave us with the lesson. Learn to coexist, or nature will find extreme ways to reclaim its space.